5/16 hole. We have a tapered tap. It's tapered. We tap that hole and it goes in, it's tapping a taper. Then we got this solid plug. It looks like a little bolt. We screw it in there. As you screw it in, it's tapered, so it's tightening up. Then we cut the bolt off, like flush with the block, and I'll just launch. It's called pinning or cold weld. Some guys call it different things. Excuse me. I'll just pin all the way up to here. Then I'll start here, pin all the way up to there. So what you're doing is actually drilling the crack out, and I'm pinning it. Now, it works well. You know, some guys say yeah, some guys say no. That's the only way to fix something like this. As you can see, this block's been dead, bored, honed. Some machine work. Not all of it's been done, but I mean, some have. So, I mean, the guy just lost money. This also is, this is what we call a sonic tester. Has anybody ever heard that? Sonic tester. What it does, it's ultrasonic testing the thickness of the cylinder walls. When you start building big horsepower motors, you got to make sure your cylinder walls are thick enough where it's going to hold some power. This standard procedure I do on every engine. If a guy says, "Hey Derek, I want to check it." You know, I charge $100 to do this. You know, this little thing cost me $3,000, so I got to make my money back somehow. But on race motors, it's kind of standard procedure. I mean, if we're going to build something that's 700-800 horsepower, I got to know that cylinder walls are going to hold up and not crack. You know, under horsepower. Let me kind of just show you how this works. The sonic tester, and not standard procedure, but like I started building horsepower motors, I figure this into the price because I got to know it's going to hold up.
So how much horsepower? Like 400?
I kind of have a rule here. I mean, if we're going to build some horsepower, and I'm talking horsepower anywhere from like, you know, 450 up, okay? I want at least 200,000 cylinder wall thickness. Stock motors, okay, I could say, okay, 187, 160 is acceptable. Anything under 150 and thinner is scary. You know, I don't like it. And at that point, ultimately, the customer, I tell the customer what I found. He can determine how many run it. You know, I can advise him how I feel. You know, I say, I don't like it, your call. You know, your block, your call. If something happens, it's on you, you know. So, I mean, that's kind of my rule. But if I'm selling a customer a block, I'm selling them a whole engine, you know, it's my call. So I like I said, 450 and above, I like at least 200,000, you know. This one, I mean, this was just going to be a little 383 stroker motor, you know, for a truck. Not, I mean, I say maybe high 300s, maybe about 450 foot-pounds of torque. I haven't even sonic tested this yet, you know. I'm going to show you how it works, but this is just some like white grease. You know, when they do the ultrasound, that jelly all over their stomach and do all that, same idea. This is the probe. If you look, this thing is designed for cylinder wall. It's convex. You can't hardly see it, but if you look really close,